Okay, I need to talk about this hemisphere problem where you're asked to find the surface area and the volume. It's a discussion that we have to have in class every year, so I hope you guys are watching this video, because it seems like if you're trying to find all the area around the outside of the hemisphere, you would just find the surface area of the whole thing and divide it by 2, right? It's cut in half. However, because of this portion on the top, that circle that sits on the top, it doesn't work if you take the volume of a sphere and divide it by 2. This formula will work because this formula represents half of the sphere plus the circle on top, which would be another pi r squared. So 3 pi r squared will do it. So in this case, 3 pi 16 squared. So in my calculator, I'm going to type in 16 squared. I'm going to enter that, and then I'm going to multiply that times 3 pi to get my answer, which is 2412.7. What are the units? If it's surface area, they're square units. In this case, centimeters squared. So that's the surface area. The volume of that thing is half of what it would be if it was the full sphere, and the full sphere would be 4/3 pi r cubed. So in this case, it's only 2/3 because it's only half of the full sphere. So 2/3 pi r is 16 cubed. So again, I'm going to start with 16. This time I'm going to go rooftop 3 to get the cube. That gives me 4,096. I'm going to multiply that times 2 pi to give me a big number, 25,000, but I have to divide that by 3 because it's 2/3 of that value. So the answer, 8578.6. Again, I got to consider the units, and because this is volume, it's cubic units. So that's how you work with hemisphere. They're kind of unique, pretty cool. Don't forget, you can't just take the overall surface area and divide by 2, but you can do that with volume. Pretty neat little deal.